Hello guys, welcome to Ikra Technology. So today we will see collections. What are collections? In collection there are list, hash set, dictionary and various type. But we will tell you the basic ones that are mostly used. So here is collections. Collection is a group of a member like means a bundle, a collection of something. So here there are commonly used collection. So here is list. First one is list. What is list? First characteristics. An ordered collection of elements supporting indexing. The list have elements and those elements have index. We can access those value through index. Can access those elements through index. Okay. Did you understand? Then use when. You need to maintain the order of element and you require frequent access to index. Okay. You need to access the index only, then we use list. And when you have to maintain the order, for example, managing a list of students in a class. Okay. Now comes the hash set. We have character of hash set. In order collection of element without an index, the element of collection will be unordered. It will be unordered, that will be fine. It will be fine that it will be back and forth, okay? But it will be unique and this is without indexing. We cannot access it, we cannot find it out through index, but it will have unique values. It will have unique elements and it will be fine if values will be back and forth, but it should be unique. Use when. You need to ensure that all elements are unique and the order of element does not matter. We use it when order does not matter much to maintain the order, then we use it. But it should remain unique. Example, keeping track of unique visitor to a website. Then dictionary. What is dictionary? Collection of key value pairs. Support fast lookup by key. Okay, here we find out the value through key. For example, think that we go to a bank where you have to check your account. You give it a key. You give it your account number or name. Okay. So what does it do? Your name and your account number is unique. So it enters the key and then it gives the value. Like how much money in your account is there? What is your name? What are your details? It is found out from the account number. Those are in key value pairs, which is used when you need to associate values with keys and perform fast lookups, addition and deletion based on keys. Okay, now here, if you ever want to delete your account, then he will search for from your account number because the name may have duplicate in the bank, but account number in the bank is a unique key. Example, scoring user profile when the username is the key and the profile details are the values. Now here first is the its example to illustrate different users. Now look here. Here how do we add in the list? Look, we add in the list like this. We have created a list and given it brackets. Now here if you want to add string values, we take the string and then name the list after using equals to. We use new list. It is important to use new keyword. Then here we use string again. Then taking student here, we add in it student dot add alias. Then we add Bob in it. Then we can call it through its index student with index 0. Just like we used to call in the array. We will call like that in the list. List basically if you see then there is a difference that we call through index means just like we access array we do it in the same way in list, okay, but also in this list we can also delete things, we can also add, we can also remove, means list is flexible, which means we can not do this in an array. Once the value is added, it means it is added permanently. Then here is the hash set. See here, we have taken integer. Then we put unique number as name. It is same as list. Here is also the same. What we have to do? Unique numbers dot add. So 2 have written here as a direct value because it is an integer. So it should be given in the string. direct value, then unique number dot add 1. So I will give it back unique numbers dot add 2. So will not add. Duplicate will not be added. Did you understand? Then in the console write line, we are taking unique numbers dot count. What is its count? That is 1, 2. The third one that we did will not add at all. There will be no duplicates count. Okay? Duplicate will not be contained. Then here comes dictionary. Example of dictionary. A key value pair collection. Now look here in the dictionary. This is the way of creating it. The same as above. But here we have to give two values. One is key, another is value. Okay? The alias is 25. Here is Bob. Its value is 30. This is key and this is value. Okay? Then here is a list application which is based on list. We have taken all those examples in our Visual Studio. So here, first of all, you see that whenever we use collections, list, hash set, dictionary, or any other collections also, which are very rarely used, then in on those collections, it is very important that we use this namespace system.collection.generic. Did you understand? Using this namespace is very important for the collections. Now here we are creating a list to store to-do tasks. Here we have created a to-do list. Now what do we do here? Look here in the switch case, that is what we are doing. In switch case, we are entering a task and then removing a task. Then here the task is getting removed. Here if task is not found, if that task is not found, then what we have to do? Then here the current task is there. Then no task is in the list is there. Did you understand? What are we doing here? A list means we add a task here, in which we add a task. We divide the task into everyone. So some people get the same task, right? Okay. But what do we do? Here we will give them numbers. The task numbers remains the same. Task and sometimes that if the user forgets, then he searches the number and sees what was its task. Then he sees it and finds it out. What do we do here? Here we have started it collections of to-do list. It is starting with now I will do window arrow. Let's take it here. Choose an option. As it was here, so what do we do here? We will do add task. We'll take one. Then we will do enter. Then enter task to add. So what will we give it? Create a block. Then pressed enter. The task has been added. Now what do we do here next? What do we have to do? Display task third. Look here. We create the current task. If I add another task, I will put one. Enter a task to add. Creating new task. Or we will give car here. Create new task. Or we will give car here. Okay. Then press enter. So what has came here? Now it's back here. Choose an option. Display task. We'll take 3 now. Look here. Two tasks have been come. Create new block. Create new car. Okay. Now we will remove the task. We will select 2 and press enter. Then enter the task to remove. So what will we do? We have to write create new car as it was above. Create new car. So we have to write like that. Look here, the task has been removed. Then if I display it, so only one task will be shown. Create new block because this has been removed. The task has been removed. Understood? So for to-do list, we have to use list collection list. Okay. Here comes next are first let me comment this out. Next comes our hash set. Next is our hash set. What are we doing in the hash set? See, in hash set, we are making the ID of the visitor unique ID, okay? Of the visitors, which is visitors ID. We are making it as a unique ID. Once everyone visit, then its ID is being created, okay? Then here, if we look here, enter a visitor ID, then the visitor ID will be added if in the if else condition. All in the switch case, and you can see here properly Then here in case 2 unique visitors ID. Then here in case 3 exiting application. Okay, so here we started it. It is easy and unique, not in order. Means it will be fine that it will not be in order, but it will be unique. It means we are making visitors ID unique. Unique visitor tracker. Okay, add visitor ID, choose an option. We'll take one. First add. So enter a visitor ID to add visitor ID. What will we enter? Let's take Hamza 4623. Then enter. Visitor ID added. Then again we will add one more and visitor. So add visitor. So what will we give? Sohail 349. This is done. Now what will we do? We will take two. Will display it. So what is happening here? So here comes Hamza 4623 and Sohail 349. Both came with its unique ID. Let me put it back again. I took one. I have entered. What do I added? Hamza 4632. Okay, entered. I entered. Now that visitor ID has been added again. Okay, if I take two, even then two values will be printed. Okay, 4 6. Oh, sorry, we have done it wrong. Here we entered 4632, but it was 4623. Let us add it again. We will enter Hamza 4632, which we entered the last time. Then see, the visitor ID already exists. It will not be added. See, it is showing that visitor ID already exists. Can you see? Then if I press 2 to display it, then all three are unique, so it will not show the fourth. It is already added. Let us use 3 to exit. It got exited, okay? So in hash set, it is like that everything remains unique, but will be disordered. It will work, but everything remains unique. Then comes our dictionary. What is dictionary? Dictionary used to store in key value pairs. What is it? Key value pairs. Let us go above what is there here. What is here creating a dictionary to store user profile. We are using it to store user profile. What are we doing here? Add user profile, retrieve user profile, display all user profiles and exit. Okay. Here also we are using the switch case. It is very easy. So you will also be able to understand it properly. You see it and understand it. Then look here. What is here? Enter username. Here, if username of already exists, then username already exists, try another will get printed. Then enter user details will come here. Then enter username to retrieve will come. If the username is not there, the username not found will come. Then all user profile is there. They will come. Okay. If this is zero users, then no user profile found will come. Then at last to exit application. Okay. So let's start this one and see. I started it. Window arrow. Look here. User profile manager. Add user profile first of all. We will first add. Enter username. I have given username Bob. I entered Bob. Then I entered it. Enter user details. Now it asks to enter details of the user. We will write here age 24 and height we will give 6 feet. What will that will be fine. Then we press enter. User profile added. Now here let's enter another user profile. Enter username. We will give Hamza as a username, then enter user detail. I entered wrong spelling of age above. Sorry for that. Here comes age 22. Then here we give height 5 feet. Then we enter it. This user profile has also been added. Now we have to retrieve user profile. So I will give 2. Then enter username to retrieve. Enter username. If I give Bob, then it gives Bob full detail. So I give Bob. Then user detail of Bob is age 24, height 6 feet. Age spelling was wrong above. That's fine. Now what do I give here? Now I retrieve it back. I entered 2. So enter the username to retrieve. As soon as I give Hamza, what did I get here? User detail for Hamza is age 22, height 5 feet. Okay. So the same way what happened in the bank, if we enter the account number, then what will come here? User details for Hamza account number. Whatever balance will be there, whatever details will be there. Okay. Then display all users. Now what will we do? We use 3. I use 3 here. All user profiles here of Bob, age 24, height 6 feet, and Hamza have age 22, height 5 feet. We have fourth option, exit. Then exit happens. Did you understand? So what is here in the dictionary? Here is key value pair. We find out the value based on key. As I told you about the bank, the account number of account. On that basis, our account detail in the bank is shown. The name can be duplicate in the bank, but the account number is unique. Did you understand? And the headset is a unique detail, but it is unordered. The order is back and forth, but unique, and it is without indexing. We cannot access it through the index in headset. Like for visitors ID is a proper example. Then our list comes. We can access it through the index and we can maintain it in a proper order. The things in the list are a task which we have seen in to-do list task. Okay, so here is examples of all the three codes. There is a proper explanation of all the three user profiles. There is a proper explanation of all the three of user profiles, and there is a task below which you have to practice so that you get better understanding of collections. So today we saw collections in C Sharp. Thank you.